Have you ever wondered how a show like The Office came to be such a massive hit? It wasn't always a sure thing. In fact, the American version of The Office might never have had the chance to shine if it weren't for a failed show that came before it, before The Office hit our screens. NBC had already tried adapting another British sitcom, Coupling, and it flopped hard. And then I think this was adopted to the documentation that the failure was so dramatic that it left the team behind The Office with serious doubts about their own project. The team, including writers like BJ Compham, Novak wasn't immune to the fear that they might follow in Coupling's footsteps. Uh, in an interview, Novak admitted to constantly checking online forums and searching for signs of hope, but the overwhelming buzz was filled with negativity. Some even predicted that The Office would fail, just like its predecessor. Novak, despite his confidence, found himself wondering if those voices were right. Uh, um, However, they learned a crucial lesson from Coupling's failure. Urgency was key. Uh, Greg Daniels, who spearheaded the American version, recognized that they couldn't afford to delay original writing. Uh, uh, Unlike the Coupling team, who had a longer time to settle into their scripts, Daniels and his crew dove into creating unique content immediately, determined to avoid the mistakes that doomed Coupling. This decision to push forward with original high quality writing paid off. The result was an American version of The Office that became a beloved classic, one that fans still adore and quote to this day. Michael Schur, a key writer on the show, acknowledged that Coupling had a role to play in their success. He famously said that Coupling walked so we could run. Uh, the lessons learned from its failure helped them shape the future of their own series. Schur also mentioned how his partner, JJ Philbin, who had worked on Coupling, was instrumental in analyzing what went wrong with that show, which in turn provided valuable insights for The Office. Um, so, in a way, Coupling's failure was a stepping stone to The Office's success. Without that earlier misstep, the writers might not have had the clarity or urgency needed to create the masterpiece we all know and love today. On a lighter note, it's funny to think that if Coupling had been a hit, we might never have gotten to see Michael Scott in all his awkward glory. Imagine a world without, that's what you said. Oh, jokes. Um, with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.